Saving space matters more when you're traveling with one bag. That's why we're always on the hunt for tiny gear that gets the job done well. Hey, I'm Tom from Pack Hacker, your guide to smarter travel. From the tiniest carabiner we've seen to cutlery that folds to be the size of a credit card, we're excited to share some tiny new travel essentials with you. Be sure to check out our website for full reviews on all of these products and more petite gear. We'll leave the links down in the description below. Let's jump into it. Tiniest carabiner I've seen in my entire life. Maybe you're hopping between Airbnbs that have physical keys and you don't want to struggle with taking them off your stiff key ring. Or you want to secure your travel backpack without TSA cutting your lock. That's a job for the tiniest carabiner we've seen to date. Look at this thing, so tiny! The Nite MicroLink is the perfect size to store the key to your rental car until it's time to turn it back in. 2 keys fit on one MicroLink, so you can keep one for your rental house and use the other for keys you need at home. However, it's a bit thick, so attaching bulky accessories like a key fob, smart tracker, or flashlight is more difficult, and you may have to use a jump ring to connect them. Or pass it through the holes of these zipper pulls on your travel backpack to use it as a makeshift lock. While it won't keep someone out, it'll deter someone from getting inside quickly. And if someone does try to bust into your pack, it should slow them down long enough for someone to interrupt them. The MicroLink snaps shut with a spring-loaded closure, just like the larger carabiner siblings. The petite size makes it a little trickier to open, though you get used to it pretty quickly. You don't have to pack up every cord and wall charger that you own for your next trip. Instead, reach for a universal adapter like Levergear's CableKit. It'll minimize the gear that you have to bring along. This portable charging cable comes in a hard plastic shell about the same size as your car key fob. Slide it onto your keyring or hook it onto your pants with the attached clip. It's a super cool look, trust me. Once your gear is charging, Gumby-like flexibility in the cord allows you to move it up and down, though not side to side. Of course, accessories are only as useful as their adaptability. The CableKit lets you switch things up since one end is a USB-A plug and the other comes in USB-C, micro USB, or Lightning configurations. If you want the option to use all three, you can order additional mini adapters. However, there's only room to store one at a time in the CableKit, so we recommend picking the 2 that you end up using most. It also comes with a spot where you can store a micro SD or SIM card and includes a SIM removal device, which comes in handy when you're hopping from country to country and need to connect a new service each time. This is especially handy if you're not planning on using an eSIM and you still want to use that physical SIM card when you get to your new destination. On a long flight, it is important to get some rest before you land. It can really help beat jet lag. With the Loop Quiet earplugs, you'll have a tiny secret weapon in your pouch. With the added peace and quiet, you'll be ready to hit the ground running when you reach your destination. They block 27 decibels of background noise, so you can tune out your surroundings, whether a loud seatmate on the plane or a travel companion with sleep apnea. And they still let in some noise, so you won't miss the announcement to prepare for landing or sleep through your alarm. We like the Loop earplugs because the material is super silky, which makes them very comfortable to wear. The set comes with several sizes of buds, so you can find the right fit whether your ears are petite or large. While it's a little hard to swap between sizes, that also means you don't have to worry as much about them falling out when you're asleep. Though you can get earplugs just about anywhere, we like these for unique handle design that makes them easier to pull out when it's time to get up. They're even on our vacation packing list, linked down in the description below. There are plenty of reasons to bring along a flashlight on your next trip. Packing a giant mag light probably isn't worth the extra space and weight though. Luckily, the LEDs inside the NITECORE TINI 2 pack a massive punch. This thumb-sized flashlight includes a tiny carabiner clip to hook it onto your keychain, travel backpack, or sling. That is great for packability without sacrificing functionality. The twin P8 LEDs put out up to 500 lumens of light, which is enough to brighten your path in a dark, unfamiliar place. Granted, you'll burn through the battery faster this way, so use it on a lower mode to read before bed without disturbing your suite mate, or to check out the map at a bus stop. While most smartphones have flashlights built right into the UI, the NITECORE TINI 2 is much smaller to hold and easier to turn on while you're wearing gloves. Plus, it's great if you want to hang it up somewhere like the top of a tent or a bookshelf, so you can get some light and still use your phone. Since you just need a click of a button to turn it on, you won't have to worry about your tech-friendly gloves going on the fritz or using your nose to activate the phone. If you're tossing this in with other small travel gear in your day pack, activate one of 2 lockout modes to save on battery, or switch to demo mode so the light only stays on for 30 seconds. Once it's time to top up, recharge via USB-C when you get back to your home base. Memorizing all the features and how many times you have to push a button to access them takes a little bit of time, though half the fun of getting new travel gear is playing with it and really dialing it in before your flight. Maybe you're staying in a hostel with an unreliable lock, or you want to secure a bedroom door. Or maybe you've had hotel cleaners knock and enter the room before that you can say that you're still in there. If you want a bit of extra security, pack the Howsarlock. This nifty little tool goes in nearly any internal door jamb to keep out unwanted guests or intruders so that you can rest easy. It's pretty easy to use, though we recommend practicing at home so you can get the hang of it. First, open the door and slot the flat plate with the triangular protrusion into the door jamb. Then close the door and slide the hook-shaped piece through the leftover opening. Tighten it until it clicks into place and you're all set. It's even easier to take out. Just undo the hook and open the door, so you won't have to worry about being stuck in the room in an emergency. While it's only for the internal side of doors, we think that there are enough applications to add it to your travel checklist. It's lightweight, inexpensive, and doesn't take up much room in your bag. Plus, it even works on broken bathroom stalls. However, it doesn't come with its own case, so you may have to get used to some metal jangling around. Some travel accessories help hold your water bottle, and some other small accessories help keep your cords in check. Why pack a carabiner and cable ties when you can grab one item for everything? The Model Outdoors Infinity tool does both, and then some. Wear the 8-inch loop like a bracelet to keep it handy throughout your trip. When you need to use it, wrap the silicone band around your gear and feed the stainless steel lock through any loop to hold it in place. There's a hole between the metal studs where you can thread the strap to cinch it tight. Bring the 16-inch version or connect a couple to create a longer loop if you need something larger. Along with winding it through your Hydro Flask's handle and using it to wrap up your computer cord, you can also use it as a sternum strap if your travel day pack needs a little lift or your buckle breaks on a hike. It may look a little goofy, though it's great in a pinch. For even more ideas on how to use it, check out our full review, linked down in the description below. It won't take up too much space in your pack, so you won't mind bringing it along. Plus, you can just fasten it to the outside on a strap or D-ring, something like that. Sure, you can get more granular adjustment with something like a cable tie, but we think you can dial in the fit for most situations. Sustainable travelers rejoice. You can say no to plastic utensils without limiting your takeout to sandwiches and wraps. The GoSun Flatware Set is the same dimensions of a credit card, though it's a little bit thicker, very easy to fit into your pocket or inside of your bag. These stainless steel fork and spoon slide out from their handles to become nearly full size, so you can dig into your pad thai at the food cart if you're too hungry to wait until you get home. It also comes in handy on an impromptu picnic, and the serrated edge on the spoon helps you spread butter on your bread without getting you stopped at TSA. The set is dishwasher safe, though we recommend giving them a rinse after you've used them if you can. While we haven't had any issues thumbing them open and closed, Packhacker Pro member Yoshi mentioned they can sometimes stick. After you wash them, slide them back together and push them into the plastic holder to be ready for the next time you need to nosh. If your travel backpack lacks an admin panel, you'll need a place to store all of these small accessories. Enter the TINI Ghost Whale organizer pouches. They're a fun and colorful place to store your tiny travel essentials. These pouches are made with scrap fabric and come in 4 sizes, which is great whether you need a place to hold your lip balm, business cards, and dongles, or one big enough for a small notebook. The curved L-shaped zipper is handy for quick grabs, though you can always unzip it completely to see everything all at once. TINI is known for its modular features, and the Ghost Whale organizer pouch includes a 360-degree snap hook for DIY organization inside their bags using the O-rings. They're a great way to keep everything sorted and easy to find, especially since they come in a lot of different colors and sizes. In fact, everything in this video fits inside one of these Ghost Whale pouches. As for the name, it's a nod to what Tom Bin designers think the bag resembles. Tom thinks they look like a whale, and Nick thinks they look more like a ghost. We think it's like looking for shapes in clouds, and everyone sees what speaks to them. So what do you see when you look at these? Let us know with a comment down below. So there you have it, more small travel gear for a great trip. Drop a comment down below with whatever tiny travel accessory you never leave home without when you're going on a trip, because remember, some of the best recommendations come from you, the Packhacker community, right here on YouTube. Thanks for keeping it here at Packhacker, your guide to smarter travel. We'll see you in the next video.